Many South Africans preparing to reunite with families and friends this Easter weekend have gotten a green light from the bus operators. This as the wage negotiations continue pending a new proposal from the employer. Earlier this week, many bus passengers were left in the dark after bus drivers intensified their calls to go on strike.
The National Union of Metal Workers of South Africa has received a proposal from the mediator of the South African Road Passenger Bargaining Council. This proposal is an attempt to deal with the deadlock between the union and employer associations in the bus passenger sector. We are currently deadlocked and on the verge of a national strike. However, this morning we received a proposal from the mediator, which we are now taking to our members for them to consider. Once our members have informed us about what their position is on that proposal, we will then communicate the final outcome to the media. As a result of this consultation process that we're embarking on, it means that we will not be embarking on a strike in the bus passenger sector over the Easter long weekend.
Bus operator Patco says all is in order for their commuters ahead of the busy long weekend. At the same time, the bus company has urged its passengers to cooperate with its bus drivers to ensure safe travel.
For our commuters, we want them to also participate in this by making sure that they do not rush our drivers, that they do not want to get to their destination within an unreasonable time, and make sure that they keep an eye out for our bus drivers. If there's anything to report as far as reckless behavior, they must in fact do so, because our buses have those numbers behind the bus to say where can you call if you need help. But more than anything, it's just to be a participant in terms of making sure that we are safe at all times and that we all return from the Easter pilgrimage and live beyond that time.
On the other hand, the Airlines Association of South Africa says local airlines in the middle of a bumper season with capacity running high this Easter period. It also advises airline passengers to plan trips in advance to avoid unnecessary higher costs due to last-minute bookings.
The advice that I give to our passengers is plan in advance, avoid being a lastminute.com, because you will end up having to pay unnecessarily higher fares when you could have actually paid a much lower fare.
At the same breath, law enforcement agencies are urging motorists and passengers to keep safe on the roads. They say their officers will ensure compliance with all road safety rules and ensure that all public transport vehicles are roadworthy over this long Easter weekend. Nothando Makutulela, SABC News, Johannesburg.